Brother Azizur Rahman, President All Assam Minority Students Union. आप आ जाइए, आपका जो बात भी हमारा सामने रख दीजिए.
Assalamu alaikum. Namaskar. Learned speakers, honorable guests, office bearers of various organizations and August gathering. I am extremely thankful to the organizers for giving me an opportunity to share my views with you people. I would like to share some views in the context of Assam, more particularly the people belonging to minority communities. यहाँ जितना बात हुआ है सारे हिंदुस्तान का बात हो रहा था, लेकिन असम में थोड़ा सा अलग सिचुएशन है. असम में जितना माइनॉरिटी लोग हैं, ये माइनॉरिटी लोग का जो प्रॉब्लम्स है वो प्रॉब्लम थोड़ा अलग है. मेरा हिसाब से यह जितना लोग गैदरिंग हुआ है, सारे लोगों को असम के बारे में थोड़ा पूरा नॉलेज नहीं है. इसलिए मेरा जो स्पीच में प्रिपेयर करके लेकर आया हूं, ये स्पीच सिर्फ असम के मुद्दे पे और असम का माइनॉरिटी लोगों को इलीगल बांग्लादेशी इलीगल माइग्रेंट बोल के, ये इंडिपेंडेंस के बाद आज तक 71 साल हो गया, अभी तक हम लोगों को जुल्म चला रहा है. इसलिए मैं ऑर्गेनाइजर्स को मैं रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहता हूं, मुझे थोड़ा टाइम ज्यादा देने के लिए. मैं जो स्पीच में प्रिपरेशन करके लेकर आया हूं, मैं आज के इस गैदरिंग में शेयर करना चाहता हूं, क्योंकि सारे ये भारत के सारे लोगों की ये जानना जरूरत है असम में असलियत क्या हो रहा है माइनॉरिटी लोगों के ऊपर. There was an agitation popularly known as Assam agitation, which was led by All Assam Students Union and All Assam Gana Sangram Parishad. The agitation was aimed at driving out the so-called outsiders from the state of Assam. With the passage of time, the agitation took its turn against the so-called foreigners and finally against the so-called Bangladeshis. The Assam agitation witnessed large numbers of killing, including Nelly massacre 1983, damaging of properties, etc. When it took violent turn, All Assam Minority Students Union, in short AMSU, was formed in the year 1980 with a view to protect and safeguard the rights of minority people and their upliftment. AMSU is committed and continuing with this task. You are well aware about the fact that the issue of illegal Bangladeshi in Assam is once again raising day by day. The people belonging to the minority community are discriminately being branded as illegal migrants and harassed since long time. Due to the social, educational and economic backwardness, these genuine Indian citizens are not able to beg justice from the court of law. During these days also, these people are not well aware about the fundamental rights granted under the various articles of our constitution and other statutory rights available to the citizens of India. Majority of these people are the victims of the devastating flood and erosion on the bank of river Brahmaputra and its tributaries. Due to the devastating flood and erosion, thousands of revenue villages marched into the river beds. The flood and erosion victims moved towards the urban areas to earn living bread as rickshaw pullers, bonded laborers and house workers, etc. Unfortunately, these genuine Indian citizens are being branded as the illegal immigrants and harassed. Temporary embankments are being constructed on the bank of river Brahmaputra, its tributaries to check the devastating flood and erosion. But these embankments are not adequate to control the flood and erosion. Rather, the constructions are the instruments for the leaders, contractors and middlemen to earn huge money every year. The landowners over whose land the temporary embankments are being constructed not paid adequate compensation. Rather, the landowner lost the ownership rights over the own land. Once the land marched on the river bed, the ownership rights are automatically cancelled, even though the land remerges after some time. Muslims came to Kamrup, now Assam, in the year 2006 from Bengal under the legendary figure Muhammad bin Bakhtiar Khilji, the general of Muhammad Gauri, crossing the river Manas. Muhammad Bakhtiar Khilji made an unsuccessful assault on territory of Assam in the year 1206 AD. This took place before the Ahom came to Assam. This was followed by Ghiyasuddin, the governor of Bengal, in the early part of the 13th century. The next invasion was that of Ikhtiyar Uddin Uzbek Tugril Khan in 1257 AD, which was followed by an invasion by Muhammad Shah in 1337 AD by about 1 lakh horsemen. He came to Kamrup, now Assam, for second time in the year 1212 AD. He attacked different smaller kingdoms, including the then Ahom king Prithu, with the help of his commander Nasiruddin, who later on also became a ruler. He established a small kingdom in and around Hazu. His later commander-in-chief Ijaz Khan went up to Nagaon. Thereafter, the descendants of Bakhtiar Khilji, who include Sultan Ghiyasuddin Aulia, ruled at Kamrup, then Assam. The graveyard of Sultan Ghiyasuddin Aulia still exists at Hazu with some of his contemporary rulers and generals. The graveyard is popularly known as Pua Makka. Pua in Assamese language means 1/4 Dargah at Hazu. During their rule, they assimilated with local people, married here, which resulted in growth of Muslim population in Assam. Muslims are the second original inhabitant of Assam, next to Boru, Kasari, Sutia, Dimasa, etc., etc. Because of the fact that the Ahoms, Assamese people, came to Assam in 13th century, in and about the year 1228 AD, from Upper Burma crossing the Patka Hills range. They are of Mongoloid origin, being a member of some subsection of the Indo-Chinese family people. They embraced Hindu religion only in the 17th century, when the Brahmins and other priestly classes of Hindus from different parts of India, particularly Bengal, Orissa and Konauj, started to flock into Assam. Hussain Shah, the Sultan of Bengal, conquered Kamata state or western part of Assam in 1448 AD and continued his ruling till 1519. Mir Jumla, the general of Aurangzeb, invaded Assam in 1662. Later on, a treaty was signed in between Ahoms and Mughals on 1st January 1663 by Ahom king Joydha Singh, and he surrendered a vast territory to Mughals like west of the river Varnadi on the north bank of Brahmaputra and West Kolong River on the southern bank. Ahom king Gadadhar Singh later on in 1682 and West Kolong River on the southern bank. Ahom king Gadadhar Singh later on in 1682 could regain some portions of that land, but Dadan Gwalpara district remained under the control of Mughals with the rest of Bengal till 1765, when it was brought under the control of East India Company. Thus, first migration of Muslims to Assam took place as early as the 12th century. Not all the Muslims come from outside. A huge number of people embraced Islam on their own accord, for which Muslim saints and peers, whose dargahs and madars abound different parts of Assam, including Pua Makka of Hazu, Azan Fakir Dargah, are mainly responsible. The credit for preaching Islam in Upper Assam goes to Muslim religious saint, popularly known as Azan Fakir, who came to Assam in approximately 1635 AD from Baghdad. Muslims came to Assam from East Bengal, particularly Dadan, Momansingh district. Immigrant Muslims were settled on the bank of river Brahmaputra and its tributaries for easy irrigation and converted deep jungles into smiling agricultural fields. They started to cultivate jute, rice, corn and other varieties of agricultural products. These were the raw materials for the British to establish industries in Manchester, in other cities. Due to their settlement on the bank of river Brahmaputra and its tributaries, these immigrant people are the victims of flood and erosion, which make them roofless and landless. They turn to urban areas to earn bread and butter, and they are being branded as Bangladeshi national. Elections were held in Assam along with rest of India in 1951, 57, 1962, 1971, and 1977, 1978. There were many election petitions in the High Court and even in Supreme Court. Nobody has ever raised the question that there were foreigners in Assam or in voter list. During the period from 1962 to 1970, the police personnel entered into the minority-dominated villages at dark night and picked up the genuine Indian citizens as being Pakistani, now called Bangladeshi, without giving any opportunity of defending themselves. Hiralal Patori, MP from Mongoldui, died in 1978, and a rumor spread that Mrs. Indira Gandhi would contest from Mongoldui. Awareness, a cry for the first time in the history of Assam was raised that there were lakhs and lakhs of foreigners in Assam and in the voter list. Due to death of Hiralal Patori, by-election was held in April 1979 in Mongoldui. In the by-election, revised electoral rule was prepared after deleting names of thousands of voters as alleged as foreigners. This is the beginning of Assamization. Rest is till today only politics. As per the statement made by the Union Minister State for Home Affairs on the floor of Parliament during the period from August 1979 to January 1980, 78 numbers of persons had lost their lives in the wake of Assam agitation. There were 120 cases of arsoning, 127 cases of assault with weapon. Moreover, 32,000 houses of 40 villages were gutted, making 150,000 people homeless. In the year 1980, there were 198 cases of murders, 654 cases of assault, 259 cases of arsoning, and the total numbers of such crimes relating to agitation was 1613 as per official report. In the year 1981, there were 51 cases of murder, 193 cases of arsoning, and total innocent incident of crimes were 387. In the year 1982, there were 18 cases of murder, 22 cases of arsoning, and total numbers of crimes relating to the movement was 386. मुझे टाइम बहुत कम है, मैं आसाम के बारे में बोलना चाहता हूं। देखिए, सारा इंडिया में जो हो रहा है, आसाम में से बहुत ज्यादा हो रहा है। मुसलमान लोगों के ऊपर, माइनॉरिटी लोगों के ऊपर बहुत जुल्म चल रहा है। मैं फैक्ट्स एंड फिगर सारे इंडियन लोगों को जनाने के लिए मैं यहाँ एक्चुअली पार्टिसिपेट कर रहा था, लेकिन टाइम खूब कम है, इसलिए मैं सारे लोगों को और इधर जितना स्पीकर्स है, सारे स्पीकर्स लोगों को मैं इन्वाइट करना चाहता हूं। आप लोग जरा आसाम आइए। इंडिया का हालत और आसाम का हालत बहुत डिफरेंस है। आसाम के लोगों का ग्राउंड रिलेटिव आप लोग जान के आप लोग सारा इंडिया में आवाज उठाना चाहिए। इसीलिए मैं फिर रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहता हूं, ऑल द स्पीकर्स, लर्नेड स्पीकर्स, आई वुड लाइक टू कन्वे थैंक्स टू यू all for patient hearing, and further like to invite you all, especially the learned speakers, for visiting Assam to assess the ground reality. Thank you.
Thank you, Azizur Rahman sir. Of course, there is no bigger insult than being called Bangladeshi when you are a citizen of India. We are with you, Assami citizens, who are in struggle today, the real struggle today in this democratic country. SIO along with you, Azizur Rahman Saab, SIO और ये इस पूरे देश के जो नौजवान और छात्र है, आपके साथ है। ये इंसाफ के लड़ाई में आपके साथ अकेले नहीं, हम साथ आपके साथ हैं। आगे I would like to invite Nadeem Khan Sahab. He is from United Against Hate. दिल्ली से पूरा देश के अंदर कोई भी जो एट क्राइम्स हो रहा है, कोई भी जो नफरत बढ़ाने वाला काम हो रहा है, उसके ऊपर पूरे संगठनों से मिलकर काम करना, एक अहम प्लेटफॉर्म खड़े करके ऐसे डायनामिक यूथ दिल्ली के अंदर हम सबको इतना ज्यादा बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है। मैं उसको अभी इस दहस पे इनवाइट कर रहा हूं। नदीम खान साहब, आप आ जाइए। इस स्टूडेंट और यूथ अपोजिशन का जो वॉइस है, अभी जो हमारा सामने जो पेश करके आ रहा हूं, सारे अलग अलग डेमोक्रेसी और अलग अलग डायनामिक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से आप आपका भी वॉइस इसमें ज्वाइन कर दीजिए।